Hey everyone! Alright, so here's our next Use What You Have tutorial. This is look 3. It's more of a neutral look with a little kick of color. And we do color in two places on this one. There's actually a little bit of color in the crease, even though it's got more of a neutral eye. Put a little bit of violet in there, and then, as you can see, with the lips. Most people, when they do a neutral look, they tend to do the lips neutral as well, or they'll do more of a 50s or a pinup look, and they'll do the bright red lip with it. So I switched it up and challenging you guys to do something different than the basic nude lip or the red lip. So do like a pink lip, do a violet lip, do anything with the lips that you're comfortable of doing that you would wear out in public. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this actual look. Make sure you guys try it out and do video responses like you have been for the other videos so far. And let's just go right ahead and get the tutorial started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a base or a primer to our lid just so everything stays on a lot longer, colors will show up more vibrant, and then we're going to take a color like this right here, which is just a light color. You could say it's more of like a camel kind of color, but we're going to take that one and apply that all over our lid. These colors are going to be different for everyone because this is neutral, so you're going to want a color that's sort of similar to your skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter or just a little bit darker. Then once you have that color all over your lid, you can go in with a color like this one right here, which is actually a brighter purple or violet. Now the reason I'm using that is, I've already said this in another video about being neutral. Violets and grays are great colors to work into your makeup if you want to start adding a little bit of color into your look. So we're just going to use this and put it right in the crease. Now that I have the violet in my crease, I'm just going to go in with these two colors right here, which is a bright, vibrant red and then a darker chocolate brown. It actually looks like dark chocolate. And I'm actually going to mix those two together to get my desired color because I want more of a brown, but I still want a little warmth to it and a little bit more of a red undertone. So I'm just picking up some of each on my brush and mixing them together on my brush, and then it looks like that. So you can see it's more of like a chocolate cherry type of color. And then I'm just going to apply that right at the base of my crease. So now I have that on, it's blended how I want it. So I'm just going to go in with that same color, and I'm going to smudge a little bit of it underneath my bottom lashes, just on this outer corner. Now that I have that, I'm going to go in with that, which is just black liquid liner, and I'm just going to use a tiny little brush, and I'm going to do liner on the top, but then I'm also going to give myself a little bit of a wing. And how you do your wing is going to be up to you. It's all going to depend on your eye shape and everything. However you have to do it, just do it. Now I have the wing on, as you can see, so I'm just going to go in and throw on a mascara. And then if you haven't already, go ahead, fill in your brows, and do a brow highlight. Now that the eyes are done, you would of course move to your cheeks, or whatever order you want to do everything, and then your lips. For the sake of this, I'm not going to do anything on my cheeks, but for my lips, I'm going to do something bright pink. Even though I normally don't like stuff on my lips, I'm just going to do it just for the sake of this. So I'm going to line my lips, do a lipstick, and then I'll put a gloss on top of it. Lips are on, and pretty bright, but that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and until the next one, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.